Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, the world out there. Today we are going to take a look at Aries monthly tarot reading for the month of May. In this reading we are going to tap into the energies with the Oracle of Wisdom, Wisdom of the Oracle. Then we are going to do an overview message for general. And in that message, we're going to tap into what's generally coming in love, money, health, work, and message from spirit. Then we will tap a little bit deeper into a love message and see what's going on with you, your partner, what challenges you may face, and what's to come. Pull a few cards for advice. I am also going to pull out the Archangel guidance cards, the Power Thought cards, the whole shebang. So there will be no extended. The extended will be included, clarifying all the cards. If that's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome to join us. For more information on how to book a personal reading, energy cleanse kits that I offer, how to get entered into the drawing that we do here every month, all that information is linked below in the description box. And Aries, if you find the messages helpful, find that it resonates, you like how I vibe or interpret the cards, you are more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone is welcome, and it does help set your intentions with the channel. So let's see here, Aries, what's coming for you for the month of May. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. For Aries, for May, Spirit, what do we need to see for Aries for the month of May? Please and thank you. I feel like there's going to be, I know, and everybody hates this when, now this could be mending a family relationship. This could also be mending a friendship. But there's some type of relationship here that you are mending this month, that you are working towards bringing together here. I do feel like if you want success, being flexible is going to be beneficial. Being open to how this turns out, being open to the opportunities and how they present themselves. So let's take a look. Let's take a look here, Aries. See what we can see for you. We're going to do the overview message now, guys. So let's see. For Aries, Spirit, for the month of May. What does Aries need to see? What advice, what guidance, what messages does Aries need to see? Nine of Cups. So we're going to get all the cards out and then we will discuss. This is in love, money, health, work, and then these two cards are messages from Spirit over here. So what I see here, Aries, I feel like you are focusing on yourself, focusing on what's best for you this month. There may be somebody who you are involved with or somebody who you are pursuing, but Overall, in relationships, I feel like everything is on the up and up here with the Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment card. Now, Two of Pentacles is coming out in money. I'm going to get a few clarification cards here on this Nine of Cups before we proceed though. So let's see. Please clarify the Nine of Cups here for Aries. Please and thank you, Spirit. So there's something that you have been working towards releasing, working towards mending, maybe even. Okay. And I feel like this is having to do with family, a family conflict. We have the Devil in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this is having to do with something involving family or something that's a close friend. This could be a relationship, but I feel like this is, you guys are mending this. You guys are on the, this isn't in the middle of an argument, in the middle of a separation. This is, you guys are in the process of mending or going to be coming back together very soon. Okay. Now, as far as money, I feel like there is a need here to kind of be very cautious with money. Be very careful right now with spending what you're spending your money on. Even if you have money, still try to curb any frivolous spending, okay? Because of everything that's going on right now, and I hate to even bring this up, but we don't know how long this is going to last. Nobody does. So just being cautious, being aware, being prepared is going to be in your best interest. There's something that's going to be coming around. You're going to be thankful that you saved, okay? That you were cautious with your spending. Queen of Cups is in the position of health, okay? So I do get the sense that there is some emotional baggage or something emotional you're having to deal with. Maybe this is some type of grief that you're going through because of this mending of this relationship. Maybe you're digging up a lot of ill feelings from the past. This could also be maybe because of everything that's going on, you're feeling kind of stuck, you know, held in one place, and maybe there's also a need here to get grounded emotionally. I feel like with a little bit of clarity, maybe even going on like some type of adventure, you know, and it doesn't have to be around people. It can be, you know, in an area that you live in, you know, in your neighborhood or in your general vicinity. I also feel like if this is involving another person, if you're having grief or ill feelings toward another person or another situation, the Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords clarifying this, Queen of Cups, there's a need here to get this out, get it out on the table. So, you know, take some time and try to figure out how you want to say this, but this is going to eventually need to come out. You're going to eventually need to clear the air with this person. Temperance is in the position of work. I feel like there may have been some confusion within work or your work situation that you may have been experiencing. Everybody has been, really. But I feel like this is balancing out here with the Temperance card. You're starting to be able to see everything is coming into place. Everything is falling into alignment. You know, maybe you're feeling a little bit relieved because you got the stimulus check or something along those lines, right? feeling more stable, more grounded because things are starting to fall into place. So, messages from Spirit. We have 3 of Swords with the 8 of Cups. Okay, we're going to clarify the message. I feel like there's something that you're needing to walk away from. And I don't feel like this is a person. I feel like this is more of a feeling. Okay. I feel like maybe there was a situation in the past, and it could have to do with this mending situation that we're talking about, where this person maybe hurt you, caused a lot of pain, caused a lot of heartache, betrayal. And I'm not saying that it's not right. I'm not saying that you're not right in feeling that way. But I do feel like sometimes people, they grow from a situation, they move forward. And when we're stuck here focusing on the past, and this guy, look at him, his back is towards, he's looking towards what seems the future, but you could also look at it like he's looking back on the past with regret. And I feel like what is going on here, Aries, is you may be looking back on this past situation, holding on to those feelings that you don't want to feel that way. And this person has already moved forward with their life and maybe don't even think about the situation as much. And so you can see how that can be harming you more than them. How this betrayal, how this ending is hurting you more than it's hurting them. And I know it sounds so harsh and cliche at the same time, but it's kind of a need to kind of process it, let it go. Not necessarily let it go. I don't really like letting it go, honestly. I don't like that term, but processing the emotions behind that and getting to a point where you're okay. Where you're okay, where you understand, where you've forgiven yourself, right? Knowing that, what you went through was not okay. This person didn't have to treat you that way. But because of what you went through, you're not going to allow them back in to cause that harm again. And you don't have to. That's perfectly normal, perfectly fine. I do feel like this person may be trying to come back with an apology, and you may be a little bit distraught about the situation. I'm not saying accept this person back into your life by any means. All I'm saying is hear them out, because it could help you process this. If they come back and apologize, maybe they see that they've mistreated you, right? And maybe they want to come back with an apology, but because you're so, I'm not talking to you, I'm not going through this again, we're done here. Because of you holding this guard or holding these onto these feelings, you're not able to process the emotions, and this person may just be trying to help you. Maybe there's something pulling them to offer you this apology from the universe. So just try to be open to hearing them out. I'm not saying reconcile and let them back into your good graces by any means here, Aries, because this person has obviously caused a lot of harm, a lot of ill feelings. You have the 3 of Swords with the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups talking about moving on without looking back. But when we're holding on to this heartache, when we're holding on to these ill feelings that we have towards another person, we're always looking back on the past. Anytime where we feel, or anytime we are triggered to feel a certain way, we're holding on to that heartache. Like, I don't want to feel that way again. I don't want to feel that way again. What if it's not that? What if it's something else? So that's what I see here. Let's get this relationship spread for you guys. We'll leave the oracle cards up. I feel like that's a very significant message coming out here. We may find that it comes out in the relationship reading as well. We will see. But I feel like there's definitely a message of being open to hearing an apology. So let's see. Let's see here, Aries. Most important message here for Aries, Spirit. What does Aries need to see here? For the month of May. Please and thank you. One more card, please, Spirit. And thank you. So, we have Justice on the bottom. All right, well, it came out with 2, so we'll take 2. This is the outcome. These 2 cards. So, Aries. And we're going to put Justice over here on the bottom. This is the bottom of the deck card. Underlying energy is there is a need here for justice. Somebody feels like they were wronged, they were hurt, and I feel like this is you, Aries. So on your side, we have, you feel like this is a very strong connection, but you're very guarded, wounded, hurt by however this person treated you in the past, whatever it is that you've gone through with this person. I feel like you're not coming back into union with them, even if you did feel a strong connection with this person, is the feeling that I'm getting. I do feel like you, the first card coming out for you, Aries, is this 2 of Cups. So you feel this strong connection with this person. Your person, however, is going to fight to the death of them for their own freedom, for their own independence, for their own position, you know, for them to have their own stuff, their own, is the feeling that I'm getting. A very independent vibe with this Empress, me. And you are trying to work together. That's where the problem comes in, okay? The challenge is here, Aries, this isn't balanced. You are focusing on what this relationship could be, this deep connection that you feel, but that's just a feeling. That's not reality. The feeling is that you guys have a deep connection, okay? But there may be things that you guys both need to work through before this connection can become a union. The challenge here, Aries, is this independent energy. One of you is very independent and the other is more about a union. One person needs to become more, you know, there has to be balance, okay? So I'm not saying it's always got to be about a union. There has to be balance. So at times there has to be a union taken into consideration. At times you guys are going to have to do things independently. One person here in this spread is too independent while the other person is too unionized or focused on being together. And it's causing problems in this connection. Let's clarify the 2 of Cups here. The 2 of Cups and the 9 of Wands again. there's not being, it's not coming together because you're not working together. However this is playing out, whether this is you, Aries, or this is the other person, which I get the sense it's the other person. This isn't working because it's not working together. And this may be the person that's coming back in to give you an apology. I do feel like this is definitely something that needs to change. Okay, this energy. I do feel like there are significant changes ahead with the Death card. This very well could be ending. And maybe that's what they're apologizing for, right? And that's why I say here, Aries, be open. Be open to the message. Because they might not be coming in to have a passionate new beginning, or they might just want closure. They might just want justice. They might just want balance. Let's get a few cards out here for your advice for the month. Advice for Aries for the month, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right. This person is coming back with an apology. And I feel like this apology is going to bring in closure. It's going to bring in healing. It's going to bring in this balance. You could miss this opportunity by being too focused on the past. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here, Aries, is try to be open to how this plays out. Try to be open to this message, to what this person is going to express to you, because it might not be that they want to have you back. Okay, it might be they're apologizing for the pain that they caused, and that's it. I'm going to do a soul journey cards. I've been doing these in the weekly, guys. I don't know if you guys have seen that. If you haven't, check your weeklies out. Just finished this week's rest of the weeklies. The soul journey cards are great. I was just interpreting the messages intuitively, but then I read the book to just kind of see what the deeper meaning is. And all the book is little excerpts. So I decided to read those excerpts to you guys because the meanings are so great. It's kind of, to me, it's not a good idea to skip over the message. It was meant to be that for a reason, okay? So if you want to skip over, I'm going to read the excerpts out of the book for each of these cards. I'm pulling two. If you guys want to skip over that message, you're more than welcome. I'll pull a power thought card. I'll pull out your archangel cards for your blessing and the soul truth card for the lesson after this. If you want to stay for the message, though. One on the bottom is death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Well, beautiful, Aries, beautiful. Okay, so these two I'm going to read to you guys. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And balance. I bring a state of perfect balance into my world, and I do so without judgment. That is so crazy. All this came out. I love tarot because it's coincides, and it doesn't matter how many decks I use, it all coincides. It's amazing. So let's get these messages. Judgment and balance. I'm going to first read these to you, and then we will discuss. So Judgment says here, Aries, for you. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. We are all spirit. We are all the same. It's only the roles we have chosen to play here on earth that make us different. The biggest lesson you have chosen to learn is to love. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that it is impossible to incarnate into. But the core lesson is to look past these illusions and see yourself in everyone. Each soul has chosen its own struggles. And your task is not to judge how someone goes about overcoming these obstacles, but to assist that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you see through the eyes of those who appear different. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself. That is an illusion. By diminishing others, you diminish yourself. Always learn to follow the golden rule. I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself. Accept the lesson with love and understanding. And then balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of your life. Many times when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. Try not to view either as good or bad, but simply recognize that it is. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides of a situation your equatable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand that the side that you don't relate with, but that is a lesson in itself. What is about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin your non-judgmental assessment? This situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story. And you must put yourself in that person's shoes to really understand his or her motivation. Balance is a godly virtue, and if it is struck, you will reap the benefits of insight and compassion. Beautiful, beautiful. So, Aries. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over, but I do feel here what these cards are symbolizing is needing to be open to the message that this person is bringing to you. Not being so judgmental, kind of not letting your guard down. You've learned those lessons, so you don't need to keep that guard up. The beautiful thing about learning lessons is once we learn the lesson, we can, if we approach the situation properly, learn how to improve our boundaries so that that situation doesn't arise again. Get the sense here, Aries, that being open to this apology is going to bring you closure. Even if you've already made the determination in your mind, not listening to that. I'm not hearing it. Just try. You're going to be amazed at how you feel after you hear this message. Let's get this power thought card out. I open new doors to life. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. I open new doors to life. Beautiful, Aries. You know, I am getting a sense here that you may be in this energy of, you know, I've already done the work, I've gotten the closure I needed, I don't want to even talk to this person again. Everything is a lesson, Aries, so don't miss the lesson. Don't miss the beauty in the lesson being in that energy. So that's a blockage. It's blocking. That's not being open. You can't open new doors to life if you're not open to that. Let's see. Spiritual understanding, Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Interesting. Remember who you are, Archangel Michael, so you're being protected. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. I knew this card was going to come out. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiel. The worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. So, what I feel like this is saying to you, Aries, is you've overcome what you've needed to get through. You don't need to hold on to that pain anymore. It's time to let it go, and it's time to remember who you are. Focus on your future. Let go of this. I feel like with this apology, it's going to help you to release this completely, okay? That's why I say be open, because you might be surprised. Do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Maya Angelou. Today's soul action for a big goal or dream you have. Ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. Beautiful, Aries, beautiful. So that is the message I have coming out for you guys for this month of May. Please just be open to the message. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.